Good morning, LAP. It's July 9th for our rendition of the video, What's Going On Here at LAP. I hope everyone's had a good first week of vacation. I know none of us liked having to use our vacation during this time. Unfortunately, it's not a decision we make here locally. We were told by International that's what was going to happen, and Ford Motor Company, what they were going to do with our plant. And the rest of the plants, we see that they're getting additional down weeks, and they all got to keep their vacation. So I'm not happy, just like you're not happy. If you're gonna do all the plants, do all the plants, not just leave one out there and make it mandatory vacation. So we disagree with that also. We turned in a couple contract proposals for that to make sure all plants are treated fairly and equal. A lot of questions and a lot of texts been going around about the pay and how's our vacation going to be paid out and this and that. It was changed in the 2019 contract to where it will be paid out weekly, just like a normal paycheck. So we're getting paid this week, so don't call in unemployment tomorrow, but you'll get this week's check next Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, whenever your bank deposits. And then next week's vacation check, if you get vacation, will be paid once you come back, like a normal paycheck. You work a week, get paid, work a week, get paid. All of you that does not have vacation, that is full-time or TFT, Labor Relations did turn your name in, so all you should have to do is request a check. Shouldn't have to file a claim at all. And as most of you noticed, the last unemployment tried to call in early Sunday, had issues. We all saw it, no big deal. If it don't go through right off the bat, don't keep trying. Maybe try twice, don't keep trying. Wait an hour, 2 hours, try again. If it don't work, wait till Monday. You got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to get it in. If we, by then we'll be able to post something, let everybody know what's going on, because we cannot contact the unemployment office till about 8:30, 9 o'clock when they get in the office and they get done with their morning meetings, and then they're able to sit back at their desk and either answer our emails so we can get things corrected, find out what's going on. Order bank's still the same at 18,344 because we're not working, so the order bank's staying at the same number. Discuss the reduced schedule that they announced, and of course, it's typical Ford just to announce something and no details whatsoever around anything that would cause the members to worry, cause committee to get tests, committee to get emails, committee to get phone calls. If they're going to announce something, please let us know what it means. So I've asked a few questions. Most likely it's going to be a normal schedule for us, the way we've been running, 8 or less, because everything is empty. As you know, we're getting a north side. There's parts of the new tire machine going in. We're going to do a cold start, the first time in history since I've been here, where we're just going to come in, turn the switch, and try to run. We know there will be breakdowns. I'm sure there's going to be a number that we need to build each day. And where they get the reduced schedule, that number is normally right around 1,200. And that's for both shifts. So we may get a number of 1,000. We may get a number of 900, which is less than 8 hours. But is it going to take us 8 to get that number with the amount of stops that we'll have, the amount of getting people moved around, who came back, what TFTs didn't come back, trying to get people on jobs, trying to make sure how many breakdowns we have. So there's a lot of variables that's going to go into our week schedule when we come back. So please be prepared. And if things are still tough and throughout the rest of the year it's going to be tough, we're waiting on chips. When you have your number one Ford vehicle, the F-Series, whether it be Super Duty or Dearborn truck or Kansas City, building the F-Series, and they're the best-selling truck in the world for 42, 43 years now running. If they're putting those plants down because of chips, there's going to be issues, because they're going to be the first ones to get the chips. They want to get all these vehicles. They're parked all over. Dearborn's got them parked over. Kansas City's got them parked all over. Not counting our own Kentucky truck plant got them parked all over. We need to get these chips, get a surplus of these chips, get them in these vehicles, get them out to our customers as fast as we can. So is there going to be more down weeks? Yes, there's going to be more. There's no way to avoid it. So keep saving your money up. I think September is when the extra 300 is supposed to go away. So the ones that don't get sub, please make some plans. Save some money back, start putting money back, and be prepared, because when that 300 goes away and you don't get sub, things are going to start getting tight real quick. Ford and Savona and Farley, they have all their meetings usually Wednesday morning that they get with all the MP&L, parts, logistics, sit down, figure out, okay, what shipments we got coming in, what modules we got coming in, what plants are going to get what down weeks each plant's going to get. So those are normally lately been decided on Wednesday, roughly 10:30ish. They get out of their meeting. They'll let the National Ford Department know, and as soon as they let them know, probably 5 minutes later, they're letting the Detroit Free Press know. So by the time the International gets it, they let our servicing reps know it, and the servicing reps contact all the chairmen at their facilities, and that's if we're sitting at our computer or got our phone not on vibrate where we can hear it. It's usually already out in the media before we even get word. And then by the time we get word, you all know just as fast as I know. So we're trying to get them to hold off a little bit so we can at least give the members a first notice and not the media. That's going to be a challenge, but just know that, we're doing everything, our international union is doing everything they can to try to get Ford to comply, and give us a heads up first, please. COVID update that tents should start coming down Monday. They have removed all the concrete barriers from the parking lots. They moved the fence is gone from the parking lots, and a fence around all the gates so you can come in and exit any gate anywhere right now. So that's a big plus for the ones that like to go out, sit in their car and air condition, eat their lunch. So getting back to some sort of normal. We received some new COVID protocols. I need to spend a little bit of time reading through them, and some different mask protocols. Employee A, employee B, vaccinated, not vaccinated. Did they do the survey? Are they going to wear a mask? They're going to be instructed to wear a mask, because they cannot come up and ask you, whether you've been vaccinated or not. They can ask you. You do not have to tell them. So if you could, the mask have been hung right inside all the entrances. So if you still want to wear a mask, you still can. Those of you that have not had the vaccine, please wear a mask. I don't know how far Ford's going to push this issue with the ones that haven't been vaccinated. So, try not to be the one that you're going to make an example out of and, look at me. If you please try to go get vaccinated. This new Delta variant that's going around, it's increasing its percentage in every state around the United States. And it's supposed to be twice as bad as the COVID-19 original virus. Last thing I want to see is somebody get severely ill and not have complications where they can't come back to work, and forbid something, you pass away. That's the last thing we want to do, is lose somebody because of this COVID virus and something that we could have prevented. I have an email out right now waiting to see exactly about the safety glasses and all the COVID protocols that has not been mentioned. So hopefully I get something back that I can report on the next video, that we can go back to the safety glasses as we had before, where if you're inside the line, you had to wear your safety glasses. And so you wouldn't have to wear them in the plant. So as soon as I get a clarification on that, I'll try to get that out to everybody. Skilled trades, as you heard in my last video, I had a little bit of a rant. It's been a trying time as usual, dealing with the contractors and trying to take our trades work. We're trying to, the company wanted to hold us accountable for OSHA guidelines and standards and qualifications and recertifications. So we did the same thing to the contractors that were here. Where's your certifications? Where's all your qualifications? They were not able to provide us their certifications like Ford Motor Company requested of our trades, and dug a little deeper, and OSHA guidelines just say a qualified person is somebody that's been trained by another qualified person. Well, the training, the OSHA, the safety that our skilled trades go through, we go above and beyond any and all OSHA standards. And I'd put our trades up in our safety department in the training that we do against any plant anywhere in the United States. So we were able to prove our case, prove our point in question there. We were able to take back the work, and our electricians got to do it all. So our pipe fitters are working overtime, millwrights overtime, electricians overtime. So it turned around. Appreciate everybody's help. Appreciate all the trade support and pushing and making this issue possible. A couple people I'd like to point out that sat in on the meetings with me and the safety, your reps, to convince Ford Motor Company that it was the right thing to do by letting the trades, electricians, is Jeff Harbin and Chris Temple. I'm not an electrician. I don't mean to be an electrician. They came in, explained what the qualification is, explained the project. They worked on the outside doing this same kind of work, and it turned out great. They were able to explain it to them, and they didn't have a whole lot of answers and a whole lot of comeback after they went through the whole scenario, exactly what it takes, and knew exactly how to do the job. So I want to particularly thank those two individuals for taking the time out, coming in, sitting in on the meeting, and explaining it as thorough as they did. So thanks. Hot weather's coming as production returns, currently still set for the 19th. Remember to bring your mugs for ice water and ice, your cooling towels, a regular towel, cool clothing, make sure it meets the Ford guidelines, and extra electrolytes if you need it and you know that you sweat profusely and you get cramps real easy. Make sure you bring some stuff in. The weather's not going to break anytime soon. As you know, it'll be hot all the way through September, maybe October. We'll still have some 90-degree days. We've had several conversations and emails about making sure all of our ice machines are up and working, the water's up and working, and the new Aramark that's going to handle the cafeteria and the vending, making sure they're ready to go once we come back to work. If we hit that 85-degree mark, the Gatorade machines will be turned on. So far, we've only had a few hiccups. If you have something, I'm working on an 800 number. If we have a machine down, text the poll location and the issue that you're having to your committeemen, bargainers, myself, and we can get it to health and safety and we can pass it along so we can get that machine fixed immediately. As they make their rounds, if they get a text like that, they're going to jump off the route, go fix that one, come back to their route. Union meeting is set back to return in August 10th, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. It'll be out at KTP. So everybody that's been excused for attendance, that will be our first meeting back. I think we have about 4 executive board minutes that's got to be updated and read, that we'll get that through there. All the books will be there for signing up for the ones that are on the committee, or anybody that would like to get on the committee. They will be back out. And once again, that's KTP, August 10th, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. The unemployment assistance that we had a couple weeks ago, we did I'd like to say thank you, and it was an outstanding process, worked great. It had great flow, did a great job. So I'd like to thank Todd, Marcus, the unemployment office, and our bargaining committee for getting out there from LAP, helping them, assisting them, taking care of all of our people that we need to take care of, and getting as many through as we possibly could during the window we had. It turned out great. Without the state's assistance, it would not have been possible. And it was for all UAW members, just not KTP, LAP. It was all UAW members here in Kentucky had the same opportunity and were sent the same thing to get an appointment or come up and get things taken care of. We had a little over 1,000 people, counting some of the people that walked in that we had windows and that came open, got taken care of. So you figure we had almost 1,000 people. That's almost $1 million that we recovered for the UAW families that were owed money to get caught up. I think we had one individual that got over $40,000 owed back pay. So that's an outstanding job. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help and go above and beyond. That's what the UAW always does, goes above and beyond, helping these charities, helping these organizations. And if there's anything we can do for our members, that's what we're going to do. The unemployment is sending out new letters. I guess they have another bank that they're going to use for the debit cards that we used to have. So if you receive something from US Bank RELIA card, RELIA card, it is legit. Unfortunately, when you go on the website to try to update, when it says update your bank account, you only have till today to do it. Well, it's not working. They know it's not working. They haven't got the kinks worked out. So it's nothing you're doing wrong. So just be patient. Okay, if you get the card, don't throw the card away. Put the card somewhere safe where you'll remember it. Make sure you also keep your 8-digit PIN you know your password, you know your 12-karat password to register and get logged in online. If you need to change your PIN number because you forgot, you can go on, log in the website and go down to profile settings and you can change your PIN. It's going to ask you some questions. You'll be able to change your PIN straight from there. All right, the International UAW has had a few changes. If you haven't already heard, we have a new president, which is Ray Curry, that come out Region 8, which is an outstanding individual that'll do a great job and lead us in the right direction. He came from the Treasury position for the UAW. So we look forward to dealing with Ray and his leadership. Vice President, new Vice President will be Chuck Browning for the National Ford Department, better known as Smiling Chuck. So we want to wish Roy Gamble and Gerald Kareem the best of luck. We appreciate their leadership getting us to where we are today. We look forward to great times going ahead. So with those two changes come a lot of other changes as everybody moves up. Brandon Keats will be the top administrative assistant. Scott Eskridge, locally, KTP chair over there, administrative assistant over the servicing department. Daryl Goodwin, administrative assistant over the National Program Center, so we'll be doing a lot with him. Jody Dunn, assistant director over the servicing department. So Bob Tizio, assistant director of umpire arbitration services and special projects. Ed Hossinger, assistant director of continuous improvement. So a lot of these people, Louisville Assembly Plant is dealt with on a personal and work basis. So I look for a great team to get great things done moving forward. So best of luck and look forward to seeing you. We've been able to schedule a sub-2 council conference here in Louisville, so all the other local chairmen and bargaining units will be converting on Louisville and the Galt House on July 21st and 22nd to try to go through all the arguing and fighting that we've had here at all the plants locally, the downtime, the chips, the communication that's lacking between Ford and our international union. And hopefully we can get something together collaboratively and send up to Ford, letting them know we're not happy, we're not pleased with the way things are going, and get some results. Travel TERs, everybody that worked during the downtime that traveled to Sparta, LaGrange, Indy, Ohio Valley Scenic Route, all those that we turned in TERs for should have their money already. That's already been done. Takes about 2 weeks and it will come in the snail mail. So allow maybe a few extra days, but everybody that I've talked to has already received their check, and I appreciate you thanking me. You know, it's just one thing we're able to do to try to help get the money that our members deserve. I got one person that's still hanging out there with a TER admin has been working on for several weeks. So the one person, you know who you are. I'm continuing to work on it. I've sent several emails and I will continue until we get it resolved. You know, if the chip markets, you know, all of a sudden gets a surplus and we have down weeks, you know they're going to call on LAP once again to assist KTP in getting their units repaired, replaced, getting all the chips in them, modules put in them, and get these out to our customers. So just because they announce down weeks, don't assume that's a time to schedule vacation. Because if you schedule vacation, you end up getting called back. Now you're going to be coming back from vacation or trying to rush and scramble and get vacation. So watch what you do. Just because it's a layoff, your classification, as we found last time, anything can happen. We don't know what they'll call down here, one LAP to do. But everybody that stayed, knocked it out of the park and got these Super Duty rear ends changed out, done an excellent job. We got a bunch of kudos. I'm hoping they come down here and visit. They can tell everybody individually, personally, on the outstanding job, what LAP goes above and beyond each and every time. So in closing, we got several discounts the UAW members are having. We have zoo discounts, Kings Island discounts, Holiday World discounts with our 1 week of vacation left. You need those, They're on our UAW 862 app. I have them on some of my other videos, and I will post something with the discount links for all those again on Facebook for the ones that are interested in going. Labor Day this year will be at Kentucky Kingdom, September 6th, and that's open to all union families, just not the UAW. Tickets are $15 a person. You can purchase them at LAP Hall or KTP Hall. 36 and under, you get in free. Admission, soft drinks, and buffet are all included in that $15. If you have a season pass, you still need to buy a ticket in order to get the food and the drinks. Parking will only be $5 if you scan the QR code that is on the flyer or that is on our website at UAW 862 app. You can go on there, scan that QR code. They'll send you a code. You show that at the gate. It only costs you $5 parking. If you don't scan that, it will cost $10 to park. So save yourself $5. If you're interested in volunteering, we need about 20 people to work the gates and direct people where the tent is, where the food is, which way to go throughout the park. So if you let the Union Hall know you're interested in being one of the volunteers and helping out. Depending on how the weather does right now, remember the UAW Local 862 Softball League is still going on. First game's at 1, goes to 4. So if the weather holds out, we should have some softball set up for Sunday. On behalf of myself and my committee, I want to wish everybody one more week a great vacation. Be safe, and God bless.